Today we're doing almond raisin crisps, starting off in a large bowl with 3/4 of a cup of butter. To this add 1 cup of granulated sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Using an electric mixer or a wooden spoon, beat that together until it's light and fluffy and well combined. Then add 1 egg and beat that egg in. And then add a teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt if you used unsalted butter. Now gradually beat in 2 cups of all-purpose flour in 2 or 3 additions until you get a nice soft dough. And then you add 3/4 of a cup of toasted sliced almonds and 1/2 cup of raisins that have been finely chopped. The reason I finely chop the raisins is because I want to roll this dough out and then cut it out into shapes, and it's easier if the raisins are in tiny pieces. There's the completed dough. I cut mine into 3 portions because I wanted to dye them different colors, because I want to cut them out to make them look like fall leaves. I tinted 1 portion orange, 1 portion green, and 1 portion yellow, but you can leave the dough just plain if you'd like. I'm using paste food color that can be purchased at certain craft stores or at the bulk barn if you live in Ontario or certain other provinces in Canada. Then take each portion of dough and roll it out between sheets of wax paper or parchment paper until they are nice and thin, between 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 inch, and then cut out the shapes that you want. I'm using these leaf cookie cutters that were gifted to me from my parents many years ago. I don't know where they bought them. And then I take the cutouts on the cookie sheet, put them in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and then it just makes them a lot easier to scoop up with a spatula and put them on the cookie sheet. It just helps preserve those little details. They don't break off as easily. Then bake these at 375 degrees for about 10 minutes until the edges are just lightly browned. There are the completed cookies. I think they look really cute with the fall colors and with the leaf shapes. The cookies themselves are not too sweet. They are thin and crisp and crunchy. The almonds give them a little bit of a nutty flavor, and the raisins give them a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of chewiness as well. I found this recipe in a book, and it actually suggested you pair it with brown butter ice cream, and you use the little leaves as a garnish. I thought that was a great idea, and here's what they look like all together. Makes for a very nice dessert, delicious and really fancy looking as well. So I'll show you how to make that brown butter ice cream the next time. Give them a try.